this is all about by now. It is the greatest re-entrance in the world of sports. Behold the brilliance of the Pimps!
I've been training pretty hard for this fight, very hard actually. He got me in front of my home crowd. He was kind enough to take the fight again in front of my home crowd again, so I have to do what he did to me.
Will it be revenge for the Pimp Daddy? The voice, Michael Schiavello, the Hammer, Mark Castanini with you from the sold-out Chandler Arena in Brisbane, and this one brought to you by Better Place. Those round kicks caught on the forearm. Daddy Cool again opens up like a house on fire. It's a very composed and brutal display so far from Queensland's greatest love machine. Have a look at the nice tight guard, the Virgin's defense on Dane Daddy Cool. Hands glued to the side of his head.
Well, he's well weary of the power that Ritter possesses. He can get a quick kick up to the head, as he did last time, or hands can rock it in as well. So Dane keeping his jawline and temple well covered and protected.
He has been asking for this rematch for a long time, Dane Daddy Cool. And tonight, Evolution, Josh and Nugget said, yep, son, the time has come.
Oh, what another great Evolution event, and all the sponsors getting behind Triple M, Village Roadshow. Big thank you to Mr. Graham Burke for supporting this one. Prime, all the big hitters that got behind this one. Bet Easy, some great sponsors. So keep an eye out for the sponsors, because these shows are not possible without them.
High right round kick, overhand right there from Ritter, the European WMC champion.
Hey, boys, break.
All tied up, the move separates them. It's been, for the most, a clean fight so far. Caught on the forearms again. Nothing really getting through on Dane Daddy Cool. There's a little bit of reddening under the right eye, maybe from a sticky jab of Ritter. But really, it's the only sign that Ritter may have gotten through once or twice. Good inside thigh kick from Ritter, then goes upstairs. Two kicks cracked to the right forearm, and Daddy Cool pulverizes the outside leg quadricep area.
I tell you what, boys, I saw Benny Ritter. He was one of the support bouts on the Contender Series. He fought a very tough Thai opponent, and this man has warred all over the world: Thailand, Singapore, Kazakhstan, everywhere, Europe. He's fought everywhere. And he is no slouch, Benny Ritter. But tonight he's been schooled by the Aussie, the Pimp Daddy, Daddy Cool.
Rib kick from Benny Ritter. Daddy Cool trying for the catch and sweep. Ritter almost looped the shin around the back of the neck. The one time Daddy Cool dropped his guard. You can bet that Ritter's looking for that same opening he found last time, as Daddy Cool doubles up on the right hand. That opening, of course, was the head kick on Dane Beecham that knocked him back 2 years. Body shot from Ritter. All tied up like a ball of twine. The Murph separates them. Final stages, there it is. End of the second round. Once again, I'm going to give that one a 10-9. To Dane Daddy Cool Beecham. The Hammer is scoring it also 10-9 to Queensland's greatest love machine.
It's a big title you've given the lad.
The greatest Hammer. It was Brett the Butcher Zanchetta, but now it's Dane Daddy Cool. Third round of 5. Unofficially, we've got a 2018 in favour of Dane Daddy Cool Beecham over the Swiss fighter Benny Ritter. Ritter's got a lot of ground to cover now. Beecham comes out jabbing. Outside thigh kick from Daddy Cool. A man who has made Boney M re-popular again. And that's a big effort alone, Hammer. I'm more of a Rasputin fan myself, but hey, if Daddy Cool's your gig, you can't.
That just gives a little bit of vomit coming into my mouth right there when you say that.
Nice front kick, high round kick caught on the humerus bone, but there was nothing funny about it. Crossing elbow from Dane Daddy Cool, fires the knee into the upper left rib cage. Grappling up for the back of the neck of Benny Ritter, and the Murph doing a good job of keeping it nice and clean. Have a look at the tears here at the Chandler Arena. We are sold out for Evolution 12.
Well, they've done it again, Evolution. Always ending the year in fine style, these promotions.
Daddy Cool's been cut.
He's been cut with an elbow.
No, it's Benny Ritter that's been cut. Middle of the forehead, that's a bad one. Benny Ritter is blood spewing, and Dane Daddy Cool is trying to scalp him. They might get the ringside position to have a look here at Benny Ritter. No, the Murph says you've got to be decapitated, son, before I stop this one. It is right on the hairline, a bad cut that may run into the right eye of Benny Ritter. Hammer, I'll just cover our drinks. Don't want any blood in my energy drink here.
Go up.
Bit extra flavouring.
Go up.
This is why I told my date tonight, baby, don't wear any white. You're sitting ringside, and this is what happens if you wear white.
Ritter himself trying to get a cut back on Dane with that lead jab elbow.
Ready out, Chuck. Look.
Doubles up on the round kick, make it 3 in a row. Daddy Cool wants to fire the rear elbow, and look for that hairline again of Benny Ritter. Nice combination, right hand off the kick, overhand elbow, almost took out the ring light. You'd think that the front part of Dane Daddy Cool's blonde hair had been dyed red. It's the blood of Benny Ritter. And now I've got some on me, Hammer. Thanks, Ritter.
It's all part of the fringe benefits of sitting ringside, really.
The Swiss, Hammer. Great in a Muay Thai fight, hopeless in a war. High left round kick there from Benny Ritter.
Great watches.
Damn good cheese as well. Pity about the holes. And Ritter trying for the takedown. And it's Daddy Cool who outmuscles him.
Just negates the takedown of Ritter and gives it his own.
What a performance from Queensland's greatest love machine.
Well, he's back, and he's back in fine style.
And Hammer,
Daddy Cool beats him.
once again, 10-9 to Daddy Cool.
Dominance from Daddy Cool, and a wet towel to the head for Benny Ritter.
We are ready to get it on. As my blood spattered sheet tells me, the 4th round of 5, they wipe down Benny Ritter. They still have not stemmed the bleeding from that cut just above the hairline on Ritter, and Dane Daddy Cool methodically, brutally goes after it.
You can bet he's going to let that right elbow fly right to that spot again. As we say, a scar is born on the head of Benny Ritter. And Michael, you look mighty fine in red polka dots, may I say.
The blood streaming down the forehead again of Benny Ritter. His forehead would be a mosquito's paradise right now, Hammer. As Ritter comes forward, he is 3 rounds behind on the scorecards. And he's got to do something drastic. And that blood is
I think this is going to be a stoppage, I reckon. If they cannot stop the bleeding from the head of Benny Ritter, that will be a stoppage via cut.
Our ringside position is racing over.
It's not really racing, it's strolling, really.
Who is this ringside position, Hammer?
It's all right, just it's pissing out.
We'll call him Dr. Pepper. He's having a look over the cut. And he could stop it here.
Yeah. It's big, I know, but it's on the top of the head. If it keeps going too much, if it splits any more, I'll stop it. You'll be right at the moment. It's on the top of your
Look
head.
at how it goes. I think
This is Queensland, and we're letting it go.
Ritter well aware now that this one's going to get stopped if he doesn't. One, if the bleeding doesn't stop. 2, if that cut gets any worse. And 3, if he does not beat the constant onslaught to that cut by Daddy Cool. Daddy Cool just going to be jabbing away at it and just aggravating it more.
By the same token, Hammer, Dane Beecham has to be careful not to get overconfident here, not to make a silly mistake and give Benny Ritter an opening to go for the knockout. Right in front of our commentary position once again, we are splashed. The Merv keeping a close eye on it. High left round kick from Ritter. It has just been a war of attrition for Benny Ritter.
Well, it's all being looked at very closely now indeed. The ringside doctor is in the blue corner. They're all having a close look at it. That blood is flowing fairly freely now to the face of Ritter. And I reckon this is just moments away of being stopped.
Benny Ritter is a warrior. He has fought all over the world. but he has not had a fight this tough in a long, long time. He did it easy, admittedly, against Dane Daddy Cool Beecham last time. A stunning first round knockout it was. No such favours here tonight. Dane Daddy Cool is on the money. And have a look at the face here of Benny Ritter. He's got more cuts than a butcher's shop.
That's fairly well bleeding now. I can't see him stem the bleeding on this one.
Oh, the little sneaky knee on the way down there from Daddy Cool, showing no respect to Ritter. And the Murph again.
This one's going to be stopped. Just gestured over to the ringside doctor, told him to have a look.
It's
and
it!
the Murph has called it off.
It is
That's
good
what he
night,
should.
Irene! Dane Daddy Cool Beecham gets his revenge! They are related.
It's getting big and making them pumping it out.
Well, it's been a bloodbath in every sense of the word, this one. And the Pimp Daddy, Dane Daddy Cool, has redeemed himself. Revenge or repeat. And it's certainly been revenge of the highest order.